Imagine standing at the base of a mountain. It's tall, imposing, and at first glance it seems impossible to climb. But here's the thing, you're going to climb it anyway. Why? Because that mountain represents every goal you've ever dreamed of, every ambition you've harbored, every success you've yearned for. And the only way to reach the top is to push yourself. Pushing yourself isn't just about working hard. It's about stretching beyond what you think you're capable of. It's about challenging your limits, breaking through barriers, and discovering the incredible potential that lies within you. When you push yourself, you're not just moving forward, you're evolving, growing, becoming a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Think about the last time you achieved something you're truly proud of. Maybe it was acing a difficult exam, landing a job you thought was out of your league, or completing a physical challenge you never thought possible. How did you feel in that moment of triumph? Exhilarated, right? Powerful, unstoppable. That feeling, that's what awaits you on the other side of pushing yourself. But let's be real, pushing yourself isn't always comfortable. In fact, it's often downright uncomfortable. It means stepping out of your cozy comfort zone and into the unknown. It means facing your fears, confronting your doubts, and sometimes failing before you succeed. But here's the secret, that discomfort is where the magic happens. It's in those moments of struggle, of uncertainty, of pushing past what you thought were your limits, that you truly grow. So why should you push yourself? Because life isn't about staying still, it's about progress, about becoming the best version of yourself. When you push yourself, you're not just improving your skills or achieving your goals, you're building character. You're developing resilience, determination, and a can-do attitude that will serve you in every area of your life. Think about it this way, every time you push yourself, you're expanding your comfort zone. What once seemed impossible becomes challenging, what was challenging becomes comfortable, and suddenly you're ready to take on even bigger challenges. It's a continuous cycle of growth and achievement. But pushing yourself isn't just about big, dramatic gestures. It's not always about climbing literal mountains or achieving world-changing feats. Often it's about the small, everyday choices. It's about choosing to wake up early to work on your side project, even when your bed feels oh so comfortable. It's about speaking up in a meeting, even when your heart is racing. It's about trying that new workout routine, even when your muscles are screaming in protest. These small acts of pushing yourself add up over time. They build momentum, they create habits. And before you know it, you're accomplishing things you never thought possible. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I push myself and still don't succeed? Here's the truth, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every great achiever, every successful person you admire has failed countless times on their journey. The difference is they didn't let those failures stop them. They used them as fuel to push even harder. When you push yourself, you need to reframe your view of failure. Instead of seeing it as an endpoint, see it as feedback. Every time you fall short, you learn something valuable. You gain insights that will help you do better next time. And there will always be a next time as long as you're willing to get back up and keep pushing. Pushing yourself also means being your own biggest cheerleader. It means silencing that inner critic that tells you you can't, or you're not good enough. Replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Tell yourself, I can do this and I am capable, because here's the thing, your mind believes what you tell it. So feed it encouragement, feed it determination, feed it the belief that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Another crucial aspect of pushing yourself is setting the right kind of goals. You want goals that stretch you, that excite you, that maybe even scare you a little. But you also want them to be achievable with effort. Think of it like strength training. You want to lift weights that are heavy enough to challenge you, but not so heavy that you injure yourself trying. Start by setting short-term goals that push you slightly out of your comfort zone. As you achieve these, set new goals that push you even further. This gradual progression allows you to build confidence and momentum. Remember, every big achievement is just a series of smaller achievements strung together. Now, pushing yourself doesn't mean you have to go it alone. In fact, surrounding yourself with the right people can make a huge difference in your ability to push yourself. Seek out mentors who've achieved what you want to achieve. Connect with peers who are on similar journeys. Join communities of like-minded individuals who can offer support, advice, and accountability. These people can provide encouragement when you're struggling, celebrate your victories with you, and offer valuable insights from their own experiences. They can also serve as inspiration. Seeing others push themselves and succeed can motivate you to do the same. But while support from others is important, remember that ultimately the drive to push yourself has to come from within. You have to want it. You have to be willing to put in the work, to face the discomfort, to keep going even when things get tough. This internal motivation often comes from having a clear understanding of your why. Why do you want to push yourself? What's driving you? Is it a desire for personal growth? A passion for your craft? A vision of the impact you want to make in the world? Whatever it is, connect with that reason. Let it fuel you. Let it be the fire that keeps you pushing forward, even on the days when you'd rather give up. Pushing yourself also means being willing to take risks. Not reckless risks, but calculated ones. It means being willing to try new things, to put yourself out there, to take on challenges that might seem beyond your current capabilities. Because here's the thing, you're capable of far more than you realize. But you'll never know just how much you can achieve unless you're willing to push beyond your perceived limits. Think about some of the most successful people in any field. Did they get where they are by playing it safe? By sticking to what was comfortable and familiar? No, they got there by pushing themselves, by taking risks, by being willing to fail in pursuit of their goals. Now, pushing yourself doesn't mean you have to be on all the time. It doesn't mean working yourself to the point of burnout. In fact, knowing when to rest and recharge is an essential part of pushing yourself effectively. I think of it like interval training periods of intense effort followed by periods of recovery. This rhythm allows you to sustain your efforts over the long term. Use your rest periods wisely. Reflect on what you've achieved. Celebrate your progress. Refuel your body and mind. And then, when you're ready, push yourself again, harder than before. Another important aspect of pushing yourself is learning to embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, in that space where you're stretched but not broken. When you feel that discomfort, whether it's the burn in your muscles during a workout, the nervousness before a big presentation, or the frustration of tackling a difficult problem, recognize it for what it is, a sign that you're growing. Instead of trying to avoid this discomfort, lean into it. Welcome it. See it as a necessary part of your journey towards becoming the best version of yourself. Over time, you'll find that what once made you uncomfortable becomes your new normal, and you're ready to push even further. Pushing yourself also means being willing to learn and adapt. The path to success is rarely straight. You'll encounter obstacles, setbacks, and unexpected challenges along the way. The key is to approach these with a growth mindset. See them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn, to improve, to become even stronger. Be open to feedback. Seek out constructive criticism. Analyze your failures to understand what went wrong and how you can do better next time. This constant process of learning and adaptation is what allows you to keep pushing yourself to new heights. Remember, pushing yourself isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about being a little bit better today than you were yesterday. It's about consistent effort over time. So don't get discouraged if you don't see dramatic results immediately. Every small step forward is a victory. Every time you push yourself, even if you fall short of your goal, you're building the strength and resilience that will eventually lead to breakthrough success. Visualization can be a powerful tool when it comes to pushing yourself. Take time to vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals. See yourself overcoming obstacles, pushing through challenges, and ultimately succeeding. This mental rehearsal can boost your confidence and motivation, making it easier to push yourself when the time comes. Another key aspect of pushing yourself is developing discipline. Motivation is great, but it's not always reliable. There will be days when you don't feel motivated, when pushing yourself feels like the last thing you want to do. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is what gets you out of bed for that early morning workout when you'd rather sleep in. It's what keeps you working on your project when Netflix is calling your name. Developing discipline is like building a muscle. It takes consistent practice. Start small. Set a daily habit that pushes you slightly out of your comfort zone and stick to it no matter what. As you build this discipline muscle, you'll find it easier to push yourself in other areas of your life. Remember, pushing yourself isn't just about achieving external goals. It's also about internal growth. It's about becoming more confident, more resilient, more capable. Every time you push yourself, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. You're building self-trust. You're developing a deep-seated belief in your own abilities. This internal growth is perhaps the most valuable result of pushing yourself. Because when you truly believe in yourself, when you know deep in your bones that you're capable of overcoming challenges and achieving great things, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. Pushing yourself also means being willing to be uncomfortable in social situations. It means speaking up when you have an idea, even if your voice shakes. It means putting yourself out there and risking rejection. It means being willing to be vulnerable, to show your authentic self to the world. These social challenges can be some of the most daunting, but they're also some of the most rewarding. Because when you push yourself socially, you're not just growing as an individual, you're expanding your network, you're creating opportunities, you're opening doors to possibilities you might never have imagined. Another crucial aspect of pushing yourself is maintaining perspective. It's easy to get so focused on your goals that you lose sight of the bigger picture. Remember to step back occasionally and look at how far you've come. Celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the growth you've achieved. This perspective can provide the encouragement you need to keep pushing forward. At the same time, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is unique to you. The only person you should be competing against is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, your own progress, your own journey of pushing yourself to become the best version of you. Thanks for watching.